Hello all, this is Mr. O. I wanted to go over putting Prezi onto your website. I had some students ask about that. It's actually pretty easy once you have the Prezi done. If you have the Prezi done, it should only take you a few minutes. Okay, I went ahead and created another page. I called it Prezi. I created it just for the purposes of this video. I'll delete it when I'm done. I call it Prezi up here at the top. So what you can do is drag your title over, and just in there click, however you want to, whatever you want to call the title. Play with the title, the color, the sizes, however you want to do that. Then drag over image and text. Here you can go ahead and put in your directions. And just whatever directions you want. Alright, image. For the image, I went ahead and snipped an image of my presentation. Alright, how you do that is you go to, if you go to the Start menu on Windows, and in the Start menu there's a search window. In that little search box, type in the letters S and N, and it'll bring up what's called the snipping tool. When you click the snipping tool, I have the snipping tool down here on the bottom in my menu bar. If you're on Windows 8, I believe the new Windows, you may have to do a search on your computer for the snipping tool, but it's in there. Once you click on the snipping tool, it brings this up, this little window. Click New. What happens is the screen goes white, and you'll see why in a minute. Now, I believe on a Mac, if you do Command Shift 4, it does the same thing. You get this little crosshair. Your mouse becomes these little crosshairs. All right. So the screen goes white. If you click, left click and hold on your mouse, and then drag you'll see that it changes. It'll show you what you're going to actually snip, and so you can snip any or all of the screen. I'm going to snip just this little window. Click on it, save it, and I'm going to call it Holocaust Snip. You see I've done this a couple of times already, so I'm going to call it Holocaust Snip, and I'll just change the name. Now I have another one up there. Click Save, and then close. Now I have that image. Go back to my Weebly, click Upload Image, Upload from Computer. Now, by the way, you want to remember where you saved your snip. If not, if you can't find it, you may have to snip again. Sometimes it's easiest just to save it to your desktop. Upload from computer, and I saved mine in my Weebly. So there it is. Double click on there, or you can just click on it and then click Choose. And there it is. Now I have an image there, I have my directions, I have the title. Go back to my Holocaust, go back to your Prezi, and there's a button here called the Share. Click on it, and it gives you the website. So click in there, copy. I hit Control C, Command C if you're on a Mac, and then so now that web address is on my website, on my clipboard. Computer clipboard. So I click on the image, go to link, and paste it in there up here at the website URL. Open in a new window and save. Now my image is also a link to my Prezi. On my website, I did two things. I did the snip as a link, but I also embedded the Prezi into my website so that you don't actually have to leave my website to watch my Prezi presentation. The way I did that is, let me go back to that Prezi page I created. And this again is pretty simple if you already have your Prezi completed. If you scroll down on the left side, the menu bar over here to where it's more, you could also just click the little dot dot dot, and it'll take you right to it. See, there's that embed code. So click and hold and drag it over, and it'll bring up this custom HTML. If you're looking at the old version of Weebly, where the tools are up here at the top, it'll just be the custom HTML button. Just drag it down and it'll give you this custom HTML tool. Go back to your Prezi, close that. Here's my Prezi again, and here it is. There's the embed code. Makes it nice and easy for you. Copy it to the clipboard, and notice these numbers here. I'm gonna cover those in a minute. Copy to the clipboard. It's copied. I can close that. Go back to my Weebly. Click in here. Delete that, and then paste it in. I hit Control V, or you can right click and paste. Now remember those two numbers I told you about? They're right here and right here. That's the width and the height. Click out of that field, and now your Prezi is embedded into your website. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with that the size. I can actually make this bigger or smaller. Now, whenever you embed something into your website, it doesn't give you the option like up here, where I can just give you that little box where I can make it smaller or bigger. You'll notice when I'm down here, oops, let me click away. You'll notice when I'm down here, it doesn't give me that little box. See, I can't make it bigger or smaller. I actually have to change the embed code. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mouse over here to this open field and double click. And there's those sizes. I can change that. I can make it bigger or smaller. I can make it, let's say I want to make it 750 and 600, so I'm adding 200 to each. Click away, and you'll see now it's even bigger. I can center it, and now on a custom, I can go ahead and actually shrink it. Let's see, I added 200, now I'm going to subtract 400, so I'm going to make that 350 and 200. Click away, and now you'll see it's much smaller. So let's go back to the original 550 and 400. If you want, you can actually play with these and make it a lot wider than it is higher, or a lot higher than it is wide. I mean, I could make it whatever size I want. So it's a nice little tool that you can use. So that's how you embed a Prezi into your presentation. I know that not all of you used Prezi. Some of you may have just created a PowerPoint, and that's fine. You're just going to, on your website, you're going to use the File button. You can drag a file over. And then just let me scroll down and just click to upload the file. And you're going to upload a new file from your computer, and then go through that whole process. So, and when you're done, publish, and you're done. So I hope that covers that for you. Again, you can do it. My suggestion would be to embed it into your presentation. You can do what I did with the picture and the link as well. That isn't necessary, but I do want you to have a title. Go ahead and put in some directions. You definitely want to have directions in there for students, and then you can embed the Prezi into your website. I hope that covers that for you, and have a good day.